Alright, what's up y'all, it's Lickfan here. In today's video, man, I want to talk to you guys about what truly makes 2K18 so bad. Because I know a lot of you guys, including myself, for whatever reason, just think this game is not quite what it used to be. And obviously, you know, the view count is down for everybody in 2K, maybe not G-Size, but, you know, like, everybody's struggling. Hank, me, you know, I don't even mean to put myself in the same comparison as, you know, dudes like Hank and Agent and, you know, like La Monster and stuff like that. But, you know, everybody's struggling in 2K, and it's very obvious. So, I don't know. I guess what I'm just wondering is what makes it so bad. So I decided I'd go over a couple things in this video, maybe see if it helps you guys realize, you know, that we're all just being petty and should actually give this game a chance. You know what I mean? Because the more I think about it, honestly, like truly think about what's wrong with this game. The biggest concern that I have is just that dudes don't lose the ball when they're dribbling like I am right here. Like you don't lose the ball at all. And I do like that feature as well, the step through animations and the up and unders that they added. I kind of like what they did with dribbling though, other than the fact that, like I said, dudes just do not lose the ball no matter what. As long as, the only way you lose the ball is if you, let's say someone's on the left elbow, all right, like the free throw line extended. Literally the only way you lose the ball is if you literally just do this, like right in front of them. Literally, that's the only way you lose the ball. So that right there is my main problem with this game. I would say number two is probably just how inconvenient it is to go everywhere. For instance, like, you know, with let's say if I were to go to the park right now, I'd have to exit my court, go through the elevator, then walk over to the other side of the street, go through the subway, and then invite all my friends, rather than just literally. There's no. You guys remember how in previous years there used to just be a park button. Like you could just load straight into a park, and then your friends could join off you as soon as that happens. Now it's just like there's so much premature like things you have to do before you actually play. Another thing that truly ruined this game in the community's eyes, I believe, is the rep system, man. I feel like people are just tired of seeing dudes grind on my career and have that, you know, and nonetheless, I think people think it's really stupid that overall is how to determine rep, which I could have told you was gonna happen from the get-go. I really could have told you that as soon as they said all that stuff, that they were gonna have rep be determined on overall. That is just too many. Okay, so basically, let me break it down to you like this. Just my own personal friends, you know, who really don't play the game that often, but they're like, oh, yo, I'm this close to superstar. I'm gonna try to get this much % today. Nobody cares about overall this year, man. Nobody cares what your rep is. Like, and nonetheless, it doesn't improve your player that much, to be honest. Like, you get maybe 1 or 2 attribute caps on a certain thing that'll take that specific rating up by like 1 or 2. It's really, I don't know, it's really whack, to be honest. And in terms of the gameplay though, I feel like, now this is another topic as well. So let me stop so I don't get too sloppy with the presentation. Another topic that I would like to bring to play of this game as well is I feel like it's too realistic. Now, don't get me wrong. Wow, I just bricked that layup. So a lot of people do complain about the realism, but then a lot of people ask for it as well. It's hard to please everybody, and honestly, what 2K needs to realize is they're not making a dream simulation game. They need to make something that pleases the people who play it. So, for instance, make the realistic stuff on my team. Nobody wants to see Victor Oladipo booming on someone 17 times in a game. But you know what? People on my park, they want to see their slash or dunk, man. They want to see their three-point shooters shoot half-court shots like Curry, which low-key is still in the game. And they want to see their dribblers dribble, which means, like, you know, breaking ankles every like 4 dribble moves and stuff like that. However, I would like to see. I think they need to do this next year, because obviously there's no way they're gonna just flip the whole game around. But what would be nice is if they could go back to the 2K15 style, where everybody is, you know, you can choose an outside, inside, or balanced player. But it's very dumb in my opinion to like, I just don't like how the defense is distributed, where you have to be a lockdown defender to have elite defense skills. You know, you guys know, like in 2K15 and 16, you know, before the archetypes of last year and this year, you could just you're really good at defense just based on how good you are at it. And then, you know, everybody, I don't know, I guess 2K probably wanted to add variety, which I can understand as well. They don't want everybody being, you know, a 6'5" point guard or a 6'10" small forward like it was in 2K16. Or, you know, like everybody had a 6'10" small forward in 2K15. And same with the point forwards last year. Last year, the point forwards, I felt like point forwards were like 6'10" point forwards from Sunset. That was the most common thing ever. Or 6'9" point forwards, I guess, if you didn't want to add the boost. But I don't know, another thing too, I guess, I always used to like the rival day stuff from 2K15, I think. Yeah, 2K15. I always used to enjoy that. I always used to think it was cool to have a little rivalry with, you know, the park affiliations. I would dead ass just be talking about, like, forget about Sunset, man. Like, you know, I was just so against, like, it was really cool to have an actual rivalry in a video game against just like a bunch of randoms, you know what I mean? But anyway, I guess that's a whole different story, different topic. You know, it doesn't relate to the gameplay or anything like that, or really why anybody's mad about this game. Nobody cares about the affiliations. The scenery of the park, they definitely made it really dumbed down. They made it very boring and not very cool to look at. This looks like worse than any Rivet City court ever, and Rivet City's had some bad some bad parts throughout the years. I don't know, I feel like 2K got away from what they were doing. They tried too hard to be great, and in reality it kind of just made things even more dead. But yeah, I mean, I feel like us as the community, we got to find ways to make this fun to watch, as well as play. That's the main concern, really. But I guess that's all I have for the topic on today's video. If you guys did enjoy this, I would appreciate if you could leave a like. Subscribe if you're new if you want to check out any bash tutorials or gameplays, mixtapes that I do. I'm pretty active with 2K content. But anyway, other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, feel free to leave a comment if you want to maybe just voice your opinion on what makes this game kind of whack. But yeah, I mean, I feel like I have a pretty good idea for, you know, what the community feels about this game. But yeah, I feel like I definitely hit it spot on with the dribbling part. That's easily my least favorite thing about this game. Defense is another one that's kind of irritating. I wish you could just steal the ball more, honestly. The shot contesting and lateral quickness and stuff like that, that's fine. I just wish you could steal the ball a little bit more. But yeah, that's really about it for the video. Like I said, all that good stuff. If you want to sub, like, comment, voice your opinion, feel free to. I'd really appreciate it. And I'll leave some videos that you guys can watch. In the meantime, if you want to see more videos of mine, definitely check out the mixtape, though, the Lonzo Ball mixtape. I feel like no matter who you are, that's something that I think is very entertaining to watch, even if you don't like the gameplay of this year's game. So anyway, that's all for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Take it easy, man. Peace.